What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Smokin and Grillin with me, AB. That's right, you just seen the money shot, so you can't tell me you don't like pizza. Hey, today I'm just gonna show you how easy it is to make this meat lovers pizza. Hey, and I got a little twist for you. Hey, with that being said, let's get it. All right, so look, going over the ingredients, look, it's not a whole lot, right? But obviously we got to start off with the dough. So here, we got honey, we got yeast, we got salt, and then right here, when I get to the olive oil, look, this is that infused olive oil. If you guys look at this right here, look, this that branch and vine. Now listen, it's infused and it's infused with garlic. This is the perfect pairing, you know, for a pizza, right? And seeing how this is called Garlic and Oregano, you know, pizza crust, is perfect. Then you got garlic powder, and then you got right there, that's oregano. Okay, so look, we're gonna start off with the steps, right? First thing I'm gonna do is, you guys can put it in a bowl, but for me, I'm gonna go ahead and use my my bowl that I'm gonna do my mixing in, right? So I'm gonna start off by adding my olive oil. This is my infused olive oil. When you pour this in there, you're gonna automatically, you know, smell it, especially if you're using the infused. If you ask me, infused is the way to go. All right, then we're gonna come with the salt. And now the honey. Now you gotta get yourself a little spatula, because once you measure your honey, you wanna make sure that it all gets in there, right? Now when it comes to the water, look, this is 1 1/4 cup. Now I'm gonna put this in the microwave. We wanna get it between 105 and 110 degrees to activate the yeast, right? Okay, look, I took it out, and you guys can see right there, we had 109. I had to let it cool. It had went up to about 123, but we just let it cool. We get into the parameters, you know, within our 105 and 110, and we good right there. Okay, so I got myself a whisk. I'm gonna go ahead and just add this, add our water, and I'm gonna go ahead and just give this a stir. You just wanna kinda like get it combined as best as you can, right? Like that. Now, we're gonna bring our yeast, and we're just gonna sprinkle it over the top. We're not gonna stir it, we're just gonna leave it just like that. And we're gonna let this sit for 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. I'm gonna take my whisk again, and now I'm gonna give it a stir. Right? Now that we have that done, we're gonna go ahead and add our dry herbs and our seasoning. We'll give this a little mix. Okay, so I close this. I put my little top on so that I can put all my dry ingredients in right here, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on low. And I'm just using just a regular measuring cup. You guys can put it in any kind of way you want to. We just wanna add it, just a little bit at a time, Now, let me just say this. If you don't have a stand mixer, you know, with the kneading hook, you can make this in a bowl. What you wanna do is get yourself a bowl, right? You put your, you know, your flour in there, and then you use your activated yeast. You know, your liquid, you add that to that, and then you just go ahead and just start to knead your dough. Okay, so look, get yourself a large bowl, right? I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit of this olive oil on here, on my rag, and what you wanna do is you just wanna line your bowl, just like this here. This is so that when we put our dough in here so it can rise, it just doesn't stick. Look at that right there, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and just drop it right here in the center. We're gonna get some plastic saran wrap, cover the top, and then we're gonna let it sit up and we're gonna let it rise. Okay, got it covered, right? Now what I'm gonna do is just let this sit off to the side, and I'm gonna let it sit for maybe I'm gonna say about 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours, or until it doubles in size, just in size, super easy. Okay, look, just took this out. Look at the size of it now. This is after 4.5 hours, right? So we got that. Now let's go over the ingredients, you know, to make the pizza. As you can see, all of this right here, not a whole lot of stuff, right? So I'm gonna start by showing this sauce right here. This is the sauce, which I'll leave in the link. You know, you'll see it right now, it'll pop up. You guys click on that, you can watch that video when this is done on how to make this. Or you can use marinara, whatever you want, any kind of pizza sauce, but I'm gonna tell you, this is the best way to go, because you're gonna get yourself about 8 of these, and you can use them for spaghetti or however you wanna use them. Now, we got pepperoni. Look, already cut and sliced. You can pick these up at your local grocery store. Check it out. And the reason I'm doing it like this, just to show you guys just how easy it is to make. Now this right here is fresh grated, you know, mozzarella cheese. Not that, you know, not the stuff that come out of the bag. This right here is gonna melt just right. Back here, this right here, we got onions. And the reason I'll show you guys all of, you know, me cutting them and all of that, listen, you make them the way you wanna make them, however you want them to look, that's fine for me. I'm gonna put them here, we're gonna render them down just a little bit, along with the green bell pepper. That's up to you guys. Whatever type of veggies you want to put on there, you can do that. But for me, you know I like to do that meat, right? Okay, so this right here is just like enough so I can sprinkle it all over. You know, this is all-purpose flour. Just to sprinkle it, and, you know, when I handle my dough. Now, we're gonna do a little brushing. I got a full stick of this is a full stick of butter, and then here's where it's gonna get interesting. I got that garlic butter, folks. This right here melted in this, and we're gonna brush the edge of the, hey, I can barely even talk saying it. We're gonna brush the edge of the pizza dough, and this right here is gonna be fire. You guys know you gotta get some of this, and you gotta have that Creole kick. You know, that right there runs hand in hand. Now, let's talk about the meat. As you can see, got that Parmesan. Look, that's that classic bacon. This right here, you wanna get this. I'm gonna use, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 slices. It's up to you. Don't forget, it's a meat lover's pizza. Or should I have said, it's your pizza. You put as much meat on it as you would like. And then right here, I'm using Johnsonville's. Look, this is Italian sausage, and these are individual links, right? What I'm gonna do is cut them and squeeze out all of the contents, and then we're gonna just go ahead and get those, you know, nice and brown, and then we're gonna assemble the pizza. So, enough talking, now it's time to make it. All right, so here I got what, 2, 4, 6, 8, right? Look, I'm just gonna cut them. You cut them how you guys wanna cut them. I'm gonna cut mine like this. You know what I mean? And then it's best for me to just go ahead and do them like this. I'll kind of like separate them before I put them into the pan, you know, to my skillet, because we want to give these a start, right? Now, when it comes to the sausage, you know what? It's already seasoned, right? So all you gotta do is just like squeeze it from the middle and just squeeze all of the sausages, you know, the sausage meat outside of the casing. Okay, so you can see, got all my Italian sausage, you know, got it out, right? And the reason I use that, listen, it's already seasoned and yummy. As of now, we already cut down our bacon. Now is a good time for us to go ahead and preheat our oven to 500 degrees. All right, so look, for me, I'm gonna go ahead and start, you know, with my bacon, right? So let's take this. We wanna get all of it in there. Okay, look, you just saw the bacon come off. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the sausage. Hey, key point, do not take the fat out. Look at that right there. That's a whole lot of goodness. Okay, so look, this right here is key. Key to anything, really, when you like frying anything that's ground, right? I'm gonna go ahead and hit it like this. You see that right there? That's the flavor. I let it form a crust before I start doing all the breakups. That right there just adds a little bit more flavor to it. So if you get yourself one of these wooden, you know, spoons like this with this square edge, hey, listen, look how perfect this is for doing this. We just want to break it up and let it all continue to cook. Real easy. I'm not gonna over talk it. You guys got the visual. Next time you guys see it, it's gonna be in a bowl or on a plate, whichever one I put it on. And then we're gonna go ahead and start with the next step. Okay, so what I did was I drained a little bit of the grease out, right? The bacon grease, so I'm gonna add a little bit, that's a little bit more than a tablespoon, but that right there will do just fine. Okay, so anytime I have veggies, you guys know, I like to always start, especially when I got onions, I start with those first, right? I give them about a 1 minute head start. And then I go ahead, now, as you can see, I'm adding my green bell peppers. And then you just want to saute those. You don't want them super soft, you just want them to start to get soft. Now, look, we're not gonna saute these all the way down. We just want to get them a little bit on the soft side. This is cool right here, because don't forget, we finna put them in the oven once we get them on the pizza, right? So, I'm liking that. We're gonna go ahead and just add these here. So these are drained on this paper towel. All right, here we go. We got this out, right? Now, I want to get this out of here. So what first thing I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take a little bit of that flour that we had. We're gonna put it on our board right here, because we don't want nothing to stick, right? So we'll just work it in just like you see. Now, we're gonna go ahead. You see it ain't gonna really want to come. So we're gonna help it. Just like that. Now, I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit over the top right here, just so that it doesn't, you know, be so sticky. And I'm gonna just go ahead and keep folding the edges over like this. Right? Now we done pushed out a lot of those bubbles, you know, that was in there. Then if we turn it over and we kind of like tuck it like this, look at that. Tell me what you guys think about that there. That right there is nice, huh? Now, here's where we're gonna go. This is what we get ready to do. Real simple. This is the part that probably scares everybody about doing the pizza, right? Look, take your hand like you see it like this, right? And we just gonna push it, and we're just gonna start pushing everything out towards the edge. If you feel like it's getting a little sticky, you know what I mean, just add a little bit more flour. You know, we're gonna move it around like this and just start pushing everything towards the edge. Right? Now, we got it. We wanna make sure nothing's sticking. Real easy, you guys. Now look, I'm gonna go ahead and take it like this, turn it upside down. I'm, look, working with my fist, and we just finna move this around like this. We open it up. You know, all we doing is just stretching it to the size that we're looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and use this side. I didn't like the way that was kind of like looking, so we're gonna go this way, since this is the smooth side on top. So we'll just open it, just keep going, let gravity, you know, do its thing, just like you see here. Opening it, stretching it. Look at it starting to sag. I can see it now, starting to get down towards the edge. Right? Look. How easy is that? I know y'all looking right now trying to figure out, like, is this dude finna like flip this? No, sir. We just gonna go like that. I'm gonna go ahead and just push a little bit more towards the edge. Now this right here, you can make the piece as big as you would like it to be. You don't want it to be too thin. And I like to have a little edge, you know? So we'll just keep going like this. Okay, so you see how it came out? You know, we got nice thick edge over here on this side. And oh, you know what I did not say, but this makes about, this makes about a 12-inch. You can get it a little bit, you know, bigger, but it'll be a little bit more on the thinner side. So now, let me go ahead. We're gonna put this on here. Then once we pour it in here, we're gonna move this around in a circular motion. So we'll just put it here, and we'll just move this around just like you see. You guys should be able to, hey, you know, I always talk about like your mouth watering and all of that. Just look at that, look at the color. For me, I like a little sauce, you know, it's okay. We're not gonna let it stay on here too long, right? But this right here is gonna be fire. So listen, if you guys follow me on Instagram and you make your own pizza, you got to tag me in it. Tag me with my channel and use the hashtag Smokin Grillin fam. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and stop while we good, but you guys tell me what you think about that there. Actually, listen, your mouth should be watering right now just watching this come together. Now, in this order, look, we have the sauce, then we come with the mozzarella cheese. I actually could have put more on there, but I just wanted it to be, you know, so that you guys can like see it and it'll give you that real visual, right? But the more cheese, the gooier it is. Now, you just saw it, okay, that was the pepperoni. After the pepperoni, we're gonna come with, and then follow this order, folks. Then we're gonna come with that Italian sausage, and after the Italian sausage, obviously we're gonna add those bacon bits. You can see it right now, I say meat lovers, and that's what it is. It's a meat lovers pizza. All right, so we're gonna add it just like you see. And it's okay, folks. Get in there and use your hands. Now look, that's a whole lot of goodness, right? But we're gonna tie it all together, you know, with a little bit of this cheese on top, just so that it melts. You know what I mean? This right here is gonna make it super sticky, nice and yummy. Actually, don't be shy. add a lot of mozzarella cheese right here on top. All right, look, just melted my butter. Got the garlic butter seasoning. We're gonna add a couple of shakes to this. This right here is what makes it fire, folks. We're gonna brush this just the way you see. Now this is what separates our pizzas from everybody else, because we taking it over the top, right? We already seasoned that dough, and then we come on top with that Creole kick and that butter, and then we brush it on there for some added flavor. Boom. Okay, so you guys can see it. Here it is right here. Let's get up close and personal with it. But wait, we ain't done yet. Let me get this in the oven. We're gonna put it in the oven for about 15 minutes, but we're gonna keep our eye on it. About 12 minutes, you wanna take a look at it. Make sure the edges are brown and real good. And after that, then we'll decide if it needs to go on, any longer. See you in a minute. All right, here we go. I want you guys to tell me what you think about that there. Hey, look, I'm popping my collar right now because you guys are just seeing it. Look, make these all the time. They visually stunning and even better on the taste. But I just wanted to make this video to show you guys just how easy it is to make your own pizza at the house. Now, remember we had a little bit of that butter left? Oh my goodness. Let me go ahead and get you guys that money shot. Okay, so you guys can see it. Oh man, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit it right now. You can see, nice and crunchy. Oh yeah. This right here is right. We can move this like this. Now don't trip. We're gonna be making a lot of pizzas, y'all. All kinds. But this right here is one of my favorites. I'm gonna say this right here is favorite number one. Now let me go ahead. Something about this piece right here I'm liking. Whew. Look at that there, y'all. Hey, but you see that right there? Hold up. This is my kitchen. We're gonna do it my way. We're gonna do it the way y'all do it when it's in that pizza box. You know, you get all that right there. You say, hey, that's all belongs to my piece. I'm gonna take that. Somebody better call Domino's, Papa John's, whoever your local pizza place is, and tell them, hey, you now are making the best pizza in town. Okay. I'm still laughing, because look, in between that take right there that you just saw, I just took a bite of another one and ended up devouring that slice. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one here, hit it like this. I know it ain't fair, y'all, but I'm giving up the game. Let me get a napkin. Hey, that's all I can say. When I say giving up the game, listen, if you use the right ingredients, which I did right here, you know what I mean? Listen, it's gonna be outstanding. I don't know how else to say it, but I just wanted you guys to see how easy it is to make, and for us to just take, trust the process and, give ourselves a chance on making a homemade pizza. So I'm not telling you don't go out and get pizza no more, but this right here is probably gonna stop you from, doing it. Only when you don't feel like cooking, you might order a pizza. Hey, try it out, ask your kids or your family, friends or whatever, what they think, and I promise you'll be in the kitchen all the time making that. Now, so if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that like, smash that subscribe button, and hit that bell. That way you can be notified anytime I drop any of these fire recipes just like this right here. Hey, so with that being said, I got a couple of more slices with my name on it. I got a little red Kool-Aid that you guys can't see. I'm finna wash it down with that, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.